planner is the person that you can consult before any of the financial commitment that you're going to make. So it's like you have a consultant ready there and just ask anything. Hi, my name is Muhammad Shakiran bin Abdul Kadir. You can call me Shakiran. I am 38 years old. I work as a business planning manager for oil and gas company based in Kuala Lumpur.
Hi, my name is Sam. I represent Well Vantage Advisory as a licensed financial planner. I'm also an Islamic financial planner as well. I am in this industry for 16 years.
Talking about my first time meeting Sam last year, which is this month is the 1 full year. Initially, I have to say that I have a mixed feeling. This is because I actually do not know what is a licensed financial planner do, and what make Sam different compared to others, my investment agent or insurance agent. So, what make it different? So that was my first impression prior meeting Sam. However, in the first meeting, Sam managed to explain on everything to me about her roles, about her background, her qualification, about the agency, and as well as all the services offered. So the most important thing about the first meeting objective actually, Sam wanted to explain on the role and services, and most important, not selling product to me. Sam managed to explain everything very well, and also there was no pressure for me to sign up at the first meeting. And in fact, she given me time to think about it. Yeah. And then in the first meeting, it's very clear, and she gave me more time to think. And actually, it just take less than 24 hours for me to say yes.
So, how I met up with Shakiran, I was actually introduced by his colleagues. Her name is Liana. I think both of them are a good friend since secondary school, right, Shakiran?
Yes, since secondary school.
Yeah. So one day when after have meeting with Liana, so Liana said, Sam, can you? I would like to actually introduce you to one of my best friend and also my colleagues. His name is Shakiran. She told me that he is ready to actually explore himself to really look into what is financial planning is all about.
Okay, actually, it was last year. I realized that I have messed up with my money for insurance. I have too many insurance, but I don't know what's the benefit for each of the insurance that I subscribe for. So during that time, I asked myself, will I have enough money to survive if I am no longer working? Because during that time, it's a COVID-19 is at the peak. So many business suffered and people been let off. So that's the kind of question that I need to answer. Other than that, is my medical insurance, is it enough? Because if I no longer entitled to my company benefit, so how do I survive? Then other than that is my housing loan, because my MRTA doesn't cover for the full of the housing long term. And also, do I really benefit for whatever I paid monthly? Because actually it's a huge sum of money that I paid for the insurance.
Ultimately, for Shakiran, he do not actually trap into a debt situation. Yeah, it is not what I diagnosed in the first place. Is he actually have a high saving ratio when I first met him, which is about 39%. But perhaps what I diagnosed the second level is he saved at the wrong place. Yeah. So what we did is, first thing first, I'm actually solving his concern because he keep repeated to me that now is COVID situation. I do not know company will actually announce any pay cut. But at the end of the day, that there is a confirmation. Year 2021, there won't be any declaration in terms of bonuses. which is important for oil and gas company. Yeah. So and he told me that from his saving behavior, he very depending on bonuses to sustain some of the annual expenses. Yeah, like example, the annual car insurance, the annual any expenses that actually cover under annual is like your house assessment, yeah, and annual insurance as well. So
Yeah,
first
definitely.
thing first, what we actually focusing to zoom in is what is the gap that cause all this. So we able to diagnose that there are unnecessary policy has been committed, which is not meeting his need. So what we do is to actually stream down, remove certain cost structure on unnecessary plan, so that we can actually restructuring back on his risk management to tie back to what he mentioned to me, that the MRTA is actually not fully covered in long term for the full tenure. So what we do is to increase the sum assured, increase the insurance coverage, reducing certain costs, so that his cash flow will be back to positive in the first place, even though there is no bonus actually step in on that year. Yeah. So this part is actually we take about 1 year to actually complete the whole process. But perhaps with the first level of restructuring, we are able to actually reduce the insurance commitment from close to 14% now back to only 7%. Then the extra surplus of the cash, we actually tie back into make sure that he has sufficient emergency funding at least 6 months in the event of, at this stage of during COVID, emergency funding is actually important to keep aside. Then secondly is with the surplus that he has, what we do is we spend time to actually work out the model of cash flow management. So every month, Shakiran, once he received the paycheck, right, he will actually need to take about 10 to 15 minutes to actually allocate the respective funding to the respective account that he has set aside. So what we do is what we call JAB system. One is for his fund account, traveling account. One is for his irregular payment account, and another one is for his saving. Yeah, so we see that throughout this journey, he able to increase his saving. Yeah, and he able to spend and shop based on what he love, without stress,
Yeah.
without thinking twice. That's the fantastic part that he would like to have.
Okay, after 1 year engaging with Sam, I honestly say that I'm more than happy now. The feelings like a big burden has been lifted from my shoulder. So all the financial mess that I had last year, I can say all resolved. Now my financial situation is in control, and I can say now that I am free without feeling guilty to spend my money. Okay, Sam has helped me to restructure my insurance and investment. I remember last year, and I think earlier this year, Sam drive me around KL just to go to the numbers of insurance company for me to terminate or to manage back my insurance subscription. So now I'm feeling more protected. I think I have enough money to manage my debt and also for my long-term survival. One most important thing that actually Sam helped me in managing my monthly cash expenses. I think this is a big achievement. My advice for Malaysian out there: equip yourself with financial management knowledge. Always be cautious on money management. Get full information and be really understand on terms and condition before you committed to any kind of investment. So actually, financial planner is the right person to help you in this kind of situation to optimize your benefit and return in your money management and also in your investment.
Yeah, so by all means, it is your choice to explore more. But ultimately, financial planning process will lead you. It's not a complicated process, but ultimately will give you a peace of mind at the end of the day.